Oh, hi everybody. Just letting you know that I've uploaded the assessment guidelines and criteria for your final essay, which is due in on Friday week. The guidelines are all fairly standard and I don't think anything will surprise you. There's 6 areas of assessment: adherence to word limit, self-explanatory, grammar, punctuation, spelling, etc. These are not mere matters of pedantry, they actually are crucial to how you communicate your argument. The third one is understanding of and adherence to the topic. Please make sure you do address the particular question. That's not to say you can't give a particular slant to it, and you can use your first couple of paragraphs to explain the angle you're taking on the topic. But don't write an essay that's actually an answer to another question. Almost 40% of the marks, in fact 40% of the marks are given for the quality of your argument. This is really the guts of the assessment, I guess, is to really show what you've learnt from this unit, to show your theological insights and build them around a particular argument that moves towards a conclusion. Another area of another criterion is the engagement with existing scholarship and originality. This is where, if you're really aiming for high marks, you need to do well in this section. I'm often asked how many references are appropriate in an essay like this. There's no definitive answer to that question, but ballpark, I would say anything 5 or less is not enough, and something approaching 10 or slightly more is appropriate. The issue, of course, is not just the number of references, it's how you use them. And if you do want to get good marks, you've got to show not just that you can cite somebody or quote a reference, but that you engage with them to some extent and perhaps indicate how your position differs from theirs, or doesn't, or why their position is a strong position or why it's a weak position. So you could have 10 entries in your bibliography but only engage one of those writers. That wouldn't really get you many marks. But if you've got, say, 7 references in your bibliography and you've actually made a judgment on all 7 of them, then you're going to be getting good marks in that section. So again, there's nothing I can say that's definitive about the number of references, but it's as much about how you use the references that you use, that you do quote. But again, something less than 5 is not going to be enough. Something more approaching 10 or thereabouts is appropriate for this level of essay. In final criterion is referencing in footnotes and bibliography, and there of course you're expected to follow the Pilgrim Style Guide, which is available on the link included in the document that I've uploaded. Just to point out that the document has been uploaded on your specific ARC units, whether you're postgraduate, undergraduate, online, face-to-face. You need to go to your specific ARC page to access this, as you will when you actually submit the essay. Just a couple of comments about the topic itself. Write an essay on a particular Christian doctrine studied during the course which demonstrates the development across time and or place of that doctrine. That topic is an invitation to show not only that you understand what a particular area of doctrine is, but some of the changes that have taken place with that doctrine over time, and some indication of what forces were at work to bring about those changes. An opportunity to make your own assessment on those changes and perhaps the current state of play with the study of that doctrine today. The doctrines clearly are those which have been studied in the course, and they include Christology, Scripture, God / Trinity, creation, humanity, salvation, the church, and hope. So you can choose from one of those. I hope you enjoy writing it. I hope that gives you an opportunity to bring together your learnings from this unit, and that it proves to be yet another good learning experience for you. If you have any specific questions you want to put to me, then please feel free to do so over the next week. Okay, thanks. All the best.